Hey Collective, Earth Angel Joy here. Oh boy, it's really been busy, has it not? There's so much spiritual things going on. I'm still fighting the battle. I'm just getting more used to the pain. And that's the funny thing. They keep on sending me the black magic. And what I can figure out now, it's a bunch of elites. We're talking about Hollywood. We're talking about singers. What's his name? Tyler something. I don't know. It came to me today. And also Tyra Banks. There's a few of them. Paris Hilton. What they do is they siphon our energy. I don't understand how they do it, but I can tell you that when I wake up in the morning, they've siphoned my energy. God has been allowing these crimes against humanity to be afflicted on me. And the reason being is because God created me in a way where I could deal with it, even though there's days where I think I can't. But I know God, and I know what God wants, what God's desire, God's heart is. So I'm just here, and I can tell you that these elites, they're all going down. And for some reason, this is what's so freaking weird is it has something to do with Diddy. Oh yeah, because now we're talking about somebody that is literally possessed by a demon. That was pretty much said in court as far as the eyes going black, right? So I've been following that. Spirit has led me to follow that trial, and that's what I'm doing. But this goes a lot darker. It just goes a lot darker than what they're saying at the present time. And I can tell you that they are going down. They cannot sustain because I hold on to my energy, and that's what you guys should be doing too, is holding on to your energy. You protect your energy. And how do you protect your energy? You make sure that it's close to your body, and you make sure that you hold it in a golden egg or a light or something. I just use my imagination, and I just draw my energy close to me and ask for protection, that nobody can siphon my energy, right? Because that's what they do to the chosen ones, because evidently our energy is quite sweet, and I get that, because I am quite sweet to the right people. But I'll tell you though, there's two sides, and I've definitely learned that all love and light does not make it. It just don't. And I also found out that authenticity, being autistic, maybe, being authentic, is a higher frequency than love. So go figure that out. Because I am mostly myself. I've been myself my whole life. I've only changed because other people told me I was doing it wrong. And so I started doing what they told me to do. Well, that's what you do when you live in a zoo. But I don't live in that particular school anyway. Anyway, the Lord has taken everyone out of my life. Every family member, I'll tell you, they're a bunch of evil fuckers is what they are. Yeah, they are. All of them. And there's so many of them. There's Kim, and there's Jane, and there's Barb. Then there's Shannon, and then there's Tara, and Stephen, and Lillian. And then there's Carl, and Julie, and Penny. So we're talking about 12 kids. We have his, hers, and ours, right? And it's quite a big revelation for me to find out how wicked my family is, and how I have been kept quiet, poisoned most of my life. Yeah. that stepmother, and the real biological mother, this one that's supposed to be my mother, I don't know if that's true, because I just don't even know where I came from, really, because when I look at this family, it's definitely not me, right? When I think about all the negativity on Facebook that has to do with Democrats, because the Democrats are nasty. They're just nasty. And I don't know if all of them are, but I'll tell you, the ones that I see all the time, it doesn't change. All I have to do is they just have to post, and I know that they must be Democrats, because it's all hatred. It's hatred. It's so ridiculous. Like, 2 wrongs is going to make a right? Really? Really? Just make sure you have food and water, because something is about to come full circle, I believe. And at this time, you just need to be wise, and you need to be safe, because there's going to be certain things that are going to be happening where us as a collective, we have to be prepared, because these people are sick now, right? Because it's got to do with the golden rule, and you do unto others as you do unto yourself. And so when that doesn't happen, then they get their karma back pretty quick now, because especially if you're a chosen one, I'm telling you, it comes back to them just like that, very quickly. And if they continue like they're doing with me, they do black magic on me every day, 24 hours a day. And look at how fucking good I look. I know I've been looking good. It's because of God. And these people, when you see them, they look nasty, because all the beauty is taken out of them. Because where do we get our beauty from? We get our beauty from the divine. When you're not pretty inside, it will show on your face. It does. And every time they do a glamour spell, I get more beautiful. And I'm going to tell you something here. I look younger now than I did when I was 40, and that was 30 years ago. So you figure it out. I know. But anyway, we have to be here to pick up those pieces, because people are really, really desperate. There's a lot of depression. There's a lot of anxiety, and people don't know they're going through the dark nights of the soul. But we're here to help with that transition, right? Because everything's going to fall. Every institution's going to fall. There's not going to be any more government, right? We're going to be in our own little groups, own little pods, own little communities throughout the globe is the way that I see this. And you won't even be able to get into a group unless you obey the golden rule. It's going to be pretty simple. Like, I don't understand humans, because it just sounds so simple to me. Do unto others as you do unto yourself. Like, it's really a no-brainer. But these particular cults, the Illuminatis and the Masons, I'll tell you, they've been killing people for years. Poison. They've been poisoning me. My family's been poisoning me since a child. I can tell you that. And unalived my father, too. The children helped. This is a corrupt family. Like, this story, when it gets out, these people are going to have to leave this town, because they won't be able to stay. And you know what? There's lots of them. There's so many Coateses. I'm telling you. Because we're talking about the Coatesons, we're talking about the Morgans, we're talking about the Brooks, we're talking about the Olbies. Oh my God. We're talking about so many families. The Taylors, oh gosh, Elliots. It goes on and on and on, because they've all married within each other, right? Pretty much, right? But it is just so much. There's so many of them. Like, this whole city, like, I can't even go into that, because then I'll have to start from the beginning, and there's not enough space for all that. So I'm just going to leave it here. And I just love you guys so much. And I know my days are going to get better and better. And I know at nighttime, I just lay in my bed and I just curl up. And sometimes I'm in just so much pain. And I know I must die and then just come back alive the next day. They cannot unalive me. But even the pain, it doesn't hurt as much as it did back then. It attacks the heart. I think they murdered my lawyer. It attacks the heart and the crown chakra. I keep my crown covered all the time, and as far as my heart goes, I just protect my heart. I find myself just holding on to my heart all the time, because that's exactly what they want to take from me, is my heart, right? If you love and you have joy in your heart, then that's what they're going to take. Because I'm going to tell you, just by reaching out and listening to this video, there'll be some way that you will be healed. I guarantee it. So I'm going to let you go for now, and I just love you guys so much, and I can't wait to get together and party. I'll tell you, my YouTube friends, I don't really have any Facebook friends, but I do have some YouTube friends, and I'm really looking forward to partying with some of my YouTube friends, because I'll tell you, I love you guys so much, and you've been so supportive, and here I go ranting again. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'll be back another time. Bye for now.